Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Rule Web, and a great example to the younger brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. And Lord willing, this edifying lesson, and our roads lead to the chip. And it's a screen recording I got off Instagram or Twitter, whatever that shit called. I think it's Instagram. From a brother who be posting up little shorts on there dealing with prophecy. And it's about this Ripple XRP micro C hip, which is the MOTB, Revelation 13, 16, and 17. What Revelation 13, 16, and 17 is speaking about. But I'm gonna play a little of this. I don't even think I'm gonna play the whole thing. This guy going into it. It's a few clips. He got 7 different posts and pictures and videos. I went through them all, so we might let it play all the way through.
Ripple XRP microchip that goes in your hand, and you can make payments with it. So after that first video I posted of that lady explaining how she saw this going down, somebody on Twitter sent me this, which is the official announcement, and the company is called BuyChip, and they actually implemented Ripple into their little RFID microchip. It goes in your hand right there, as you can see, it goes right there, and it's an implantable passive RFID transponder chip. It has a smart thermometer for health monitoring, and you can make contactless payments. You can open house and car doors. They own this patent right there. Now, I checked their Twitter to see if they're active, and look, BuyChip retweeted Amazon's palm scanner. Scan your palm to buy some shit? That was 2021, so they are active. There is actually...
It's a Central Bank of Ireland officially approves XRP for payments. Which is Ripple, is this image. It's a Ripple registered with Central Bank of Ireland.
Well, if you look at the planning and the design and the competition, it's fluid right now. There's competition over what the design will be. It's very interesting. I won't bore you with all the details, but I had an incredible experience in Denmark a year ago, and I was trying to figure out what's going on in Denmark. They had one of the tech firms in Denmark was being paid by the U.S. Navy to come up with a chip that could be implanted in the human body that would integrate with Ripple. So Ripple is a crypto, and it's one that's gotten a lot of promotion from the American establishment, in my experience, just my impression. So why is the U.S. Navy paying a Danish tech company to come up with an implantable chip that will integrate with Ripple? Exactly. Well, if you look at the plan.
They say 80% of Japanese banks set to embrace XRP for global payments by 2025, which is Ripple. They say by 2025, nearly 80% of Japanese banks will integrate Ripple XRP into their systems, dramatically improving cross-border payments and remittance. This move is expected to significantly lower transaction time and costs, according to the Crypto Times. Japanese financial sector is increasingly, which you can't see the rest of it, but you see it.
Very, very cash oriented. Very cash oriented. Actually, Japan is a very, very cash oriented society.
Surprisingly.
surprisingly, yeah, people think we are kind of advanced, but basically, by the way, I come from Japan, but the percentage of digital payments of all the transactions is actually only 19%. So it's actually kind of national agenda to increase digital payments. And the government encourage banks to innovate so that they can increase digital payments ratio. So now what we are doing in Japan is we created a consortium of more than 50 banks to come together to develop a completely new payments platform or infrastructure powered by Ripple's distributed ledger technology, which basically replaces the existing domestic payments system called the Zengin system. It also can be applied for cross-border payments as well.
And that contrasts with Zelle, which is a fantastic enterprise.
Exactly.
It's built on the existing rails.
Existing rails, yeah, that's right. Actually, Japan is a very, very cash.
Do not say I didn't tell you. I believe this was late August of this year, but every bank in Japan will use Ripple's XRP by 2025. Everyone was cautious because of the whole lawsuit with the SEC and Gary Gensler. Gary Gensler is going to be stepping down 2025. XRP is at 0.8, 0.9 cents at the time of this video. Guys, XRP is the banker's coin. Every major country is going to be using it to send transactions. And
this was back in 2002. This video, this guy speaking about this probably newer, but that article, it's his picture just on there. That article go back to 2022. Go back to 2019, then it was updated 2020, in 2022.
super bullish, and make sure to follow me for more news like this.
And he put up a definition. What is Ripple blockchain? It's a Ripple blockchain, also referred to as XRP ledger, is a decentralized digital decentralized digital payment, which they use in this Bitcoin and this all these different cryptocurrencies to get you prepared for digital money, a digital currency, getting you prepared for being able to spend something you don't or possess. It's just something that's in the Internet of Things. You just, you got what they say you got on the motherfucker, man. But hold no actual currency, so to speak. It's a decentralized payment, and that's what people want. Oh, it's decentralized. It ain't controlled by the. All that shit go back to the elites. Bitcoin, all that shit. Ain't nothing set up in this man's society, especially dealing with monetary transactions without him not having his hands in it, man. All the cryptocurrencies, the elite was a part of setting it up and putting it out there. It's all gradualism, and they getting the people minds prepared for that next shift. And the people of the world who not hearkening to the words of the true man of the Lord, gonna fall for the okie doke, and they gonna get themselves caught up in receiving the ripple. They gonna get ripped up. It's a digital payment network of protocol designed to enable fast, low-cost international money transfers, primarily targeting banks and financial institutions using its native cryptocurrency called XRP to facilitate transactions between different currencies. Is essentially acting as a faster, more efficient alternative to traditional cross-border payment systems like SWIFT, which is SWIFT, that SWIFT banking system shit. you know. But it's all getting the minds of the people prepared for that next big thing, you know, and that's everything going digital. And them, matter of fact, let's just go to the precept. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16. And it reads, "And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name," because they gonna eventually crash physical currencies such as the USDA. Am I saying that right? The USD. I be saying USDA, the USD. You know, they gon' crash these different currencies. The American dollar, because when the American dollar fall, all other currencies will fall, man. And then they gonna have something to back it up, which is digital currency. Whether they use this Ripple shit or they got something else that they gonna put in place, some other kind of digital currency, you know. But whatever they use, guess what they gonna do? They gonna cause all, both small, great, rich, poor, free, and bond, to receive a mark, which is that NFC or RFD, that subdermal device that they want to put underneath your, put in your palm. It said, I'm going to reread Revelation 13:16, "And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." You know, and that's what's getting ready to come. You know, he going to cause everybody on the earth, which is he going to try to persuade you to receive that mark. And if you don't take it, guess what's going to happen? It's going to have you put to death, man. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14. And that's why this prophecy is so important to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out there, which are the Hebrew Israelites. You know, we are the people of the book, which you got Israelites scattered amongst all nations and look like the other nations. So it ain't just a color thing. It's about the spirit that's within you. You know, it's about the spirit of your father go back to the lineage of Israel. No matter how you look, you know. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, and verse 9. It say, "And the third angel followed, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast," and the beast is speaking about this system. Well, the beast is speaking about what it is, not the NATO and the EU, you know, the revised Roman Empire, ultimately, you know, that power structure Esau. And then the image of the beast is speaking about the system. It's saying, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast or his image, or receive of his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink." And that's why it's so important to know what it is and not to receive it. Because if you do, this is what's going to happen to you. "The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation. And he or she shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." You know, which is speaking about here in America, the lake of fire. This place being hit with thermonuclear missiles, because the Lord ain't delivering nobody who received that mark. You know, the Lord ain't beaming up and oh, you received the mark, I'm gonna forgive you. No, it say if you take it, you gonna drink of the wine of the wrath of the Lord, of God, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, with the thermonuclear missiles, the weapons of the Lord indignation, in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. You know, it say, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and that's just a long period of time. And they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. You know, and it say, verse 12, it say, here is the patience of the saints, and here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahweh Shai. Keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. You know? So, hey, that's why we constantly want to, like, the MOTB is not sin. You know? It's a sin to take it, but that's by you, you know, touching something unclean. That's a sin. You know, they put pork in every goddamn thing, and you eat it. That's a sin. That's not the MOTB though. You know, the MOTB is a physical, the subdermal device, NFC, RFID, radio. Let me stop. I don't know what it is. Radio frequency or identification device or something like that. Radio frequency identification device. It's something like that. RFID, NFC, near. I know the NFC means near field communication or something like that. You know, that technology is what Esau want to put in you. Why? So he can have total control. And that's the same thing Aaron Russo said in that clip when he was talking to Alex Jones about him and Nick Rockefeller that the apostles tell us about. Which that video probably still up on YouTube, that interview between Aaron Russo and Alex Jones. You know? And if they be able to put that mark in everybody, they're going to have total control of the people. Because if you don't do what they say, guess what? Your social credit score going to go down. They're going to be able to deduct your weekly or monthly, however they do it, allowance. Goddamn. Give you niggas allowance, man. They're going to be able to track if you got a fever. You know, they're going to be able to know if you know, something ain't right in your body. You know? And they already releasing all these different pestilence, you know. So they'll be able to keep up with that better. And that's what Esau want. They'll be able to know your whereabouts, monitor everything you buy, and you'll be able to track your goddamn carbon footprint. All that, man. This the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 1. It say, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he shall say unto me, and what I will answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the table, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And the vision is not tarrying anymore. Because 2025 be the year that they introduce the dollar crash, and they introduce the world to receiving of that mark. Because 2025, because this year be the year, man. That something dramatic happened. However you say it. And the dollar crash, and Esau, make it mandatory to continue on in his different societies and in this society, the only way you're gonna be able to continue and pay your bills and do all the things that you can currently do using physical cash is to receive that mark. No, you can't use no tap pay. You gonna have to receive this mark. That's gonna be Isa motto. No, you can't. No, it ain't no card we can give you. No, we want everybody to receive that. That's how he gonna come. You know, all the cash you possess, turn it in, or you gonna lose, or you will lose out. If you come turn it in and receive your C-hip, come receive that subdermal device, we'll transfer it on all your cash that you currently have onto your Ripple account or some shit, you know. But that's what's getting ready to come, man. And all you ignorant Israelites out there who saying that the MOTB ain't what the apostles and elders of Great Millstone say it is, on down to his younger brother say it is, then hey man, the Lord gonna destroy you, man, because you leading a whole bunch of people to certain death. Because if you receive that mark, you will be tormented in the presence of the Heavenly Father. I mean, in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. The thermonuclear fire. You know, and the fire from the chariots, man. So wise up to what's going on. And all you camps out there, all you people following these blind leaders, you gonna fall in the ditch with them. You know? And we ain't trying to, it'll be a beautiful thing if these guys teach the right thing, because they, you know, it's all about the truth at the end of the day. And a lot of camps got big followings and things of that nature. So if they start teaching the right way and teach the truth, guess what? There's going to be a lot more people who, you know, acknowledge the 100% truth. Put it like that. You know? That'd be a beautiful thing if they, you know what, we was wrong. You know, the C-hip, I mean, the MOTB is what the apostles and elders of GMS say it is. For here on out, we gonna follow it. Man, that'd be beautiful. It'd be great. We gonna follow them. You know, which the Lord can do what he want. The Lord can do that. The Lord can, you know, have people going off for a minute and turn them around. You know, that'd be a beautiful sight in the nation of Israel. You know, those who know that they Israel. And all they followers, if these certain men who, you know, people have cleaved to, who know they Israelites, who teaching the wrong thing now, was to do that and say, you know what, majority of they people gonna be like, yeah, you know, they gonna start, okay, well, we know we can't take the subdermal device, man. No, that's the MOTB. We gotta stay away from that. You know, we can't take that. And like the apostles always say, GMS, the only ones push that that narrative, push that what the MOTB is, hot and heavy. And Sakari teach it. They say that's what it is as well, but they not pushing it in the magnitude that they should be pushing it, warning the people, you know, which they believe is the same thing we believe it is, but which we know it is. Ain't no belief. We do believe it, but we know that's what it is. You know, we ain't wonder. I wonder if that is it, or wonder if it ain't. No, that is the mark of the beast, the RFID, NFC. That device that they want to put in you, man. But that's pretty much the point, you know. Don't take it, you know. Don't take the the ripple. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to end giving our honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rahakodash, and double honors once again to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, rule who have been a great example to us young brothers in truth. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Kwam, Yasha, and Abba, Shalom.